It's literally just finished installing. So yeah. How is everyone? It downloaded. Literally, I just turned it on and it was installing it, and it was like 40% through installing. It just finished. So it managed to download everything. Yay! So now we can try the Outer Worlds. It's got nice music. Anyway, let's try that. I don't really know about the DLC for this game. Is whether it integrates or whether they're like separate chapters or what. So if anyone does know, that would be really helpful. No idea. Does anyone know about the difficulty of this game? I'm just going to look it up. Outer Worlds. See what people say about how difficult it is. Yeah, probably not playing Supernova because that looks ridiculous. No, well, looking at this, everyone says easy's really easy, hard's pretty good, Supernova's try it, and I think you can change it down from Supernova, but you can't change it back again. There's a very Marvel feel to this. Anyone else think that? To the music. Like this could be a Marvel TV series. AZ sci-fi as well, yeah. Hey Tiger, we're just trying to decide what difficulty to play this on, whether to try it on Supernova. So there is a trophy for finishing it on Supernova. You can turn it down, but it says here that like all your companions die, and I'm not going to platinum this, am I? Realistically, should we try it on Supernova? Yeah, I was feeling like, because realistically, I'm not going to play it twice, so I'm not going to platinum it, am I? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. So look, supernova difficulty, is it worth it? Yeah, we'll do it hard. Do we want... Let's go for cinematic ones as well, because then people can see... Yeah, that'll do. If I like it enough to go to try and do the platinum, then I think, because reading about this, they're like, it's fine, it's not that hard, but it is annoying.
Earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars. Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Ooh. I'm not sure why it's giving me subtitles for what it says on the screen. That's a bit weird. Did I turn that on or something by accident? Always go and land on the drifting spaceship that no one's heard anything from for years. It's always a good plan. Do these people not watch films? Like, seriously? Yeah, but we can travel by car. We still have Netflix.
Left to drift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Is this about to be it? I was going to say, here we go, right. Do we not? We have horror films about cars. Like, Duel. Where the big lorry follows the guy. What's the... There's a Stephen King one about a possessed car. What else? There's definitely some.
Must remember not to sneeze near you. It's as if you're psychologically incapable of feeling anxiety.
Perception, extra headshot damage, intelligence crits. Right, what do we think then? Just make him cool. What do we think then? The problem is, it's always really difficult to decide these before you play the game. Because it's like, well... I don't really know how I'm going to play this necessarily. You know what I mean? No white fairy tales? Why not? They're the best. Hey, Chaos. I'm curious to know how important like
Next. You could survive on the surface of Tartarus briefly.
hack's always nice. Actually, temperament's probably quite a good one
It's as
because
if you're psychologically incapable of feeling anxiety. You've been commonly described as odious and boorish.
wow, harsh. Heavy weapons, block, handguns. I do like some crits. I quite like headshots as well. That seems ridiculous, 7.5. No, this is what I mean. This is the problem. I'm like, well, because I could just do
You're a
that.
block of frozen meat, and I like you already.
This is why I hate bloody character. These sort of early character ones.
Decisions, decisions.
Hey, Razor. Don't raid for fun. Okay, so you pick 2 skills. Science. Stealth is sneak, hack, lockpick. So 200 melee is pretty good. My guns are awful at the moment.
We'll put those marksmanship scores to good use. If we're ever captured, I'll let you do the talking. Things tend to vanish off tables whenever you're around. You had a hand in everyone's pocket.
Do we feel like this isn't going to matter? Like, this is an RPG, yeah.
Look at that. A real scientist.
So science lets you do your weapons. So what did I do? I did very high.
If I had this one's charisma, people might actually talk to me. You could charm your way into Byzantium. It's as if you're psychologically incapable of feeling anxiety.
What do we think? So I think possibly that for now. All my weapon skills are crap, but I'm assuming I can build them up. Aptitude. Ooh, okay.
I can be reasonably sure you know how to add and subtract.
We're going male or female? I tend to go female. Let's go female. So. Oh, that's quite creepy. What? The bit just looks stuck on there. So what were you saying? You wanted... I don't know if you can do... Yeah. Just get the colour a bit lighter because it's quite hard to see it though. The facial hair is really... Looking weirdly like Mama from Dread. Mama, that's not the law. I mean, that's literally Mama there. Having said I was going to go for I was thinking female, I might actually go for a male. No, you can't have red. The red hair's cool, but you can't have red hair with red eyes. Could have that, maybe. Ooh, creepy. Square pupils. Cat's eyes. See, funnily, what I normally do is I'd normally go red eyes with white hair. But the white hair doesn't seem that bright. It's more like a bluey silver, isn't it? Does look pretty good though. Well, I think you're going to do that. No facial hair. I forgot that's a female. I think that's pretty cool though. I think I like, yeah. Oh God, what are we going to call her? Reminds you of Hooch from Harry Potter. Could that possibly be Tonks? Mrs. Hooch? Is she called Hooch? I don't think she's called Hooch, is she? Is she? Is it, madam? Oh, yeah, yeah. But it's... There's no T. Maybe we should call her Hooch. What do we think? Let's have a... What do we think to those stats? Persuade's the only one that's a little bit down. What's Persuade? Intelligence. So if we drop that down and that up. Just drops our Inspirate. Although it just dropped my health regen. What do we think? Up my Persuade. Although it's dropped my two-handed melee as well.
You've got ice in your veins, and not just because you're frozen.
I feel like Persuade might be... It's Obsidian, isn't it, this? Is it Obsidian? Yeah, it is. Being able to talk your way out of stuff is all usually pretty good. Two-handed melee. Persuade, lie, intimidate. Medical, engineering, science.
Subtle and discreet. Exactly what I need.
But I'm tempted to do that. Get Persuade up, get Intimidate up. Let those sneak and hack. Lockpick, fine. Being able to repair and tinker stuff is always quite good. Yeah, right, let's do it. And a Persuade +1. Although actually, if it's just a +1,
Working your way up
why
to
don't we go
proficiency.
for something else? No, let's just stick with Persuade. Fine. And Hooch. Okay. Start game with this character. It's only taken us an hour.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Yeah, the graphics are nice, aren't they?
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. Skip drive.
Shit.
Evaporated.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Right. I'm just seeing some stuff here. Apparently, lockpicking, science, and engineering you want at 20 or at least.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
I'm not really sure what his end goal is here.
Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
There's nothing to collect around here. Don't mind me.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Oh, like a broken bone.
Hey, you, come here.
No, I want to
You've
see the
tried the
stuff
best
first.
now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stinks. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice.
Why does he...
Yes, nailed it that time.
What?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Seems that's where I've got to go out, but... Tartarus sauce. Am I going to have to shoot them? I don't really want to shoot them.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Where's the other one? Right. So that's why you want lockpicking it higher, because it will then stop you having to... Oh, here we go. So we've got 73, 73. Just want to see, do they have a list of controls? Right, so that's the companion stuff. Next weapon, okay, triangle. Whoa! I don't know. Yeah? Fine. That's weird. Having continue and load, and if you click continue, it asks you to pick a load game. Shit. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Possibly should have put a bit more into fighting. Okay, let's put that on. To be fair, the things I read were like, if you play it on Supernova, this bit's really stupidly hard, and then it's fine. Okay. I'm becoming slightly less useless now. Yeah, no, I know. So basically, what everyone said was this bit is really hard, whatever you play it on, and then it gets easier as the game goes on. Is there any more stuff to collect? I feel like there should have been more stuff around here to pick up. It doesn't look like it. Do we... I don't know if they're friends. Games always do it though, and I don't know why. They seem to be friends.
What in the blazes? Where'd you come from? Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he?
Oh, well, yeah, but the Dark Souls always start off with a ridiculous boss. Like Bloodborne had the werewolf. What do you think? He'll make it? I helped him with the pain, or still more, and I'm hoping you're a little brighter.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice
Should've
the
gone
most
for the
trusted
moron.
brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
It even sounds like GLaDOS.
Intruders are not authorized to access the unreliable...
Oh, what's that? Tinker. Okay. Why's that one got a... %5%? Oh, that needs repairing, doesn't it? Fine.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengage in airlocks. Prepare to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Okay.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Ooh. Okay, fine. Okay. Well, I might as well put that into... The Unreliable. It's a great name. I think that's reasonable, or do I literally just want to do that? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Try and get lockpicking. So it's currently 11. If I can get lockpicking, I'm wondering whether just to bump those two up as well. So maybe do that, and then that, and then next time I level up. Yeah. Oh, that's... being able to carry lots of shit is always good. Health isn't bad though. Dialogue skills. Okay. So durability, although I'm able to repair quite easily. I think base health, because I heal very quickly. Yeah. I mean, 12.5 health. Wow. I should just set these as... Cool. Alright, let's go have a look around my ship.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown. These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
But hold on, I'm Alex. That's the whole point. Ooh, this looks like it might be nice.
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine.
Oh. Right. No.
Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Good to know.
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them. If you possess a power regulator, please insert the part into the appropriate slot, which is this one.
Right. Let's go kill some stuff. Actually, let's... although, actually, I can break down a couple of the...
If your equipment is...
Maybe that's what I should do. I should break down a couple of these. Pristine. Oh, okay, so it's pristine.
in need of repair or modification.
Can I repair it? Cool. So I've now got...
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. Yeah, fair point. I'll let it go this time. If you're looking to help us out with our marauder problem, talk to Constable Reyes over in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here.
There you go.
Over past the
Not too
cemetery.
bad.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Weren't there a bunch of marauders up here that they killed? There were a bunch they shot as they literally were running over. Apparently, I just... I'd love to know how my shotgun blast managed to fire him backwards. But, okay. Oh, look at the little critters. Well, it was nice of them to wait for me like that. And not hear me blow their mates' heads off. That's not going to take on the wildlife just yet.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea. It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by him. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Do we lie?
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money.
Wow.
Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge. 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Yeah? Former people, yeah. Marauder's been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards. Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay. You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors.
Wow.
Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds. Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed. Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Beats working at the cannery.
Beats working at the cannery.
What's that? We all died? No. Actually, maybe I should change out of the Marauders kit.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
I was hoping there might be something to steal back here.
Spacer's choice. Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me. Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk. The walls talk, is all. We all got sights on each other. Any of us breaks company protocol, boss is gonna hear about it from 6 different mouths. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got. Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
Okay.
That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us weak spirits lead to weak bodies.
This
If I
is
didn't want
really
to fall sick
fucked
with
up.
plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work. I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Yoink.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet. You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery. Music to my ears.
Ooh. Was that mag picks? Stealing is not the answer. Stealing is the question. The answer is yes. Oh. Maybe later. Maybe when he's not stood there looking at me.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we
Gotta
ain't
keep
making
our
our
heads up.
quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us.
I don't know you.
Oh.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name.
It's nice.
I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Of course you are.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Ooh.
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you? Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. If you want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down. It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that. Coming right up.
I love it. Booze makes your personality attributes better. You're more charming, and it's
almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Go ahead. Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum. Look, I don't know what you're blathering about. If you took a blow to your skull, you really should settle down with some zero-G. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning. Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. When I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know, people will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that. And be satisfied with our lot in life. I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar. I don't see how that's any of your business. You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself. What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing zero-G? Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful. They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong. What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out. Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story?
Have I heard what?
That right? Prove it.
Oh, the case. I forgot that that was being deliberated today. Wow.
Sounds as if you've been keeping questionable company. Or spinning a tale? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon.
Sorry, I gotta...
Carry on. Move along.
I feel like someone should care that I'm just going around up here stealing everything.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are...
So about to save it.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto, at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town. Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious. Marauders are about. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies
What is it with the glowing
outside the
ears?
town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. So you'll consider it? I do appreciate you hearing me out, and your discretion. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here. Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Not yet, but...
Please. A religious text deemed heretical by the OSI is an unsafe object at large. Though I understand why a collector would desire to possess such a rare book. Because I'm also a collector of books. Rare things in this colony. Appreciation of the written word outside monthly periodicals is virtually unknown here. I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town. Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here. Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so. They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands. Selling? No. It is free for all who seek it. I'm sorry you don't find these tried and true words of wisdom to your liking. Have you? These people need something. Anything they can grasp to survive. Delving into the metaphysical minutiae of the grand plan would be nonsense to them, if not worse. My apologies. The townsfolk are having a tough time of it, and it's been difficult for me to enrich their lives. They are good people. It is just difficult to reach them.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
Don't make me shoot you.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
He's off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Well, this town seems lovely. Hey, Merlin.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You're kidding me. Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Plague? Ah, shit. I had some of his salt tuna.
You moron.
Oh, failure of main cannery production line. Okay, that might be useful. Looks northwise. I know it's legal. Why do you think I shut the door behind me each time? That noise.
Wish we had some.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are health. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one is free. As a Spacer's Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders.
Yep.
Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller. As long as you're... His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? You're correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas B. Wells. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information...
Okay.
Something... As long...
Yep.
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Dale serve Spacer's Choice. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this. Something to... As long...
friend of mine died a couple weeks back.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Isn't this one of the people I had to talk to? Might save this before we do anything.
Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile. There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking. So Silas can afford a hired thug, but I still gotta pay him a burial tax. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
What do you think? Knows what, or he told me everything? Almost certainly Kira's going to say he told me everything.
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Yeah, fine.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Fine.
I'll do what I can. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place.
Marauders.
Marauders, on the other hand. I have it on good authority. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. So you'll do it then?
Yeah, go on then.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. I know that. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me.
No, don't mind me. I just needed to use your bathroom. Definitely
You're
didn't.
making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I
bloody
overheard
hell.
your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
No.
Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. That's all I can ask of you.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
Schedule your sick leave. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. Wow. Maybe I should change my...
Just gotta keep our heads up.
Hey.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you? I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Well, of course you would, Rosa.
Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Yes,
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that. Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay. Let's go talk to the vicar again.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance. Please. What would you like?
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice? Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears.
Something you need? That's on account of how I never met her. It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf.
He's literally
under
just
glass.
behind me.
I think there's something higher and greater than us. But I don't feel it when I'm in the mission.
I'm really enjoying this.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. The war, the coming apocalypse, man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant, clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance? I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. They have sent a scout. The scout must not be permitted to return to its base. Mechanicals got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Blue glowy square thing. Okay.
I'm Ludwig. Unofficially, strictly between. Go on. You ever seen the way a mechanical just pray to the law that first they will rob us of our jobs? Go on.
I don't know if I can steal things with her around. I might actually save and then see what happens. Don't mind me. Although you're going to need to get out of the way. Skill points. Yeah, I was thinking ranged. So much stuff. Okay, let's go back to Edgewater. These are the same, yeah. Okay. Okay. Right, we might as well go finish that off. Where's this? There. Okay, so we've got to go there and there. Oh, it really does. Didn't Obsidian make New Vegas? Am I imagining that? Okay, so I still need to talk to a couple of them. So one's in the cannery. Oh, I just missed. There's some stairs. There we go. Ladder up. Yoink, no one noticed. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. Wow. Was that just a stat book pickup then? No.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Foreman Granger, mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you. Shit. Silas still on about that? Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family.
What?
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
The fuck?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In
This
other
is
words,
bonkers.
Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind.
Shut the door. Now I can steal stuff. Password tenderfoot. Wow. To the barbers. Oh, did I not try this place? No.
Please don't touch any. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next
really
to
do.
lawfulness.
Let's try and book a haircut in.
We don't believe in free. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if you will also report to me.
Right.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a
First
blemish
order,
on the
yeah.
prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Oh.
Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything.
Ooh. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, take that armor.
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? Experience was my teacher. Experience and... So, you want to be an embalmer. Brochures 1 through 5. Courtesy of the Spacer's Choice Department of Career Development. You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees. I'm sure that I have... Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU. Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report.
Well, that is interesting. Oh, your mini eggs arrived, did they? That's good.
Hey, Miss Parvati.
Do you have any left?
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some... And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? Yeah? The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether, never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing, far as rumors go. There a reason you asking? Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope that... Trouble's in the asking. What... Yeah? What about him? Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about? Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we were supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Let me know. Yeah?
Right, how do you know what your... Ah, there is reputation. So this is weird. You can have positive and negative. One doesn't cancel out the other. They both just fill up. It's just a slightly odd way to do it. What did we want? Illustrated manual, wasn't it? That was the next one. Well, I think it's because you basically your standing reputation. No, I think your standing reputation basically sits in. Whoa! Why didn't he jump into settings? That's really weird. Yeah, so it fills up. And I think you can fill both up, and I guess your reputation with them depends on where the two bars are in relation to each other. Am I going to have to talk to him again? I think I am, aren't I?
Fancy threads. Yeah?
No, I don't. Let's talk to him. Yay. Let's not go and talk to the gorilla dinosaur.
I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. I think she was jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.
What's that? Personal files. Nuts on your fork, not in your mouth. You can't spell salt tuna without salt. Also can't spell salt tuna without aunts. Oh. Ooh, light machine gun.
Something you need?
Okay. So I could have blown them all up.
Huh? I smell blood!
Go! Don't mess with us.
I was going to say that looked like a mine. Why? I thought I had 80 though. I'll salt you now. Sounds good to me. So... Oh, I can give her... Okay. That's pretty cool. Ah, there we are. So, who is it? Wait. So that's how you... Okay. Oh, I forgot about that. Let's put that on.
Here they come!
Do we want to go into the Emerald Vale? I don't remember. Do we want to go into the Emerald Vale? We do. What did we want to pick up from here? Oh, it's the cash, isn't it? The cash of medicine. Hmm. Um.
Here we go! Everyone all right?
The Mantiqueen. Save this. So, right. You've played the other 3 villainous characters. Is that just from the base set? Remind me which ones you played? Hook. John's not bad as well. He definitely just looked right at me. Little box there. So yeah, hard's not bad. But on Supernova, your companions die, so she'd be dead now because she's died a couple of times. She'd be like properly dead now. Oh, am I overburdened? I think I'm overburdened. Ooh. I am overburdened. Ooh, I do have other stuff though. Hack. Tech skills. Okay, I want to put that on, don't I? And that. Nice. Do these have a weight? They do, a slight one. So that's healing enhancer. Hey. Right, what time is it? 10 past. Got a little bit longer. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to play too much longer though. Is this the primal nest, do you think? Yeah. Let's not go and fight these dudes.
Look out! That's the last of them.
Didn't it say that having... I thought it said that you could... They would carry stuff, didn't it? Maybe not. Well, that's fine. I'll just break down some of these. Because frankly, I don't need like 97 of these. You know, a couple of each will do.
That was quick.
I'm thinking the next perk I might take might be weight. You know what I could really do with? A sniper rifle. Shit. Well, that was annoying. Where's this put me back to? That's probably a reasonable point to stop, because this is probably me just coming out of the yeah. Get XP for that.
Here we go. Everyone all right?
Yep, I'm doing great. Yeah, I think we do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure essentially we dick around on here for a bit, do some stuff, and then leave.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Doing all right?
Skill points and perks. What should we do? That lockpicking's really good. Mm. Oh, that's quite nice. No, I think that one. Oh, why have you not got a sniper rifle? You were called a lookout. You definitely should have had a sniper rifle. It's the one thing I've always had a problem with in these games. Wait. What's the max? Leveling this game takes ages. It's quite a big game, I think. I don't know what the top level is. I'd imagine... What was it? Perks... What was it we said? Perks... You get 1 every 2 levels. So... And it's 5 for each. So that's... 10... 20, 30. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen 40 to 50 if you do everything, if you do all the side quests. So it's not massive, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. Probably don't need a spade. In a cave over by the river. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, so you can do it quietly if you want to. Alright, should we go find this cave?
I smell blood. Here they come! Attack! Attack! Right there! Down they go!
I like this gun. Where are the guys? There they are. a little pistol.
That was quick.
Yeah, let's not go this way. Oh, that's quite a nice gun, actually. Let's not go towards the big, scary monsters. That's good.
Incoming! Nice one! Careful, you're hurt! Bouncing off! Everyone all right?
Well. That was unexpected. Why not what? What did I say?
I'm ready for this. Here they go!
I'm literally out of all ammo. What was the one? Is that one? These are the guns. Where's the dude we killed up here? Can't see him anymore. Anyone see the corpse? Oh, well, I won't go towards these big scary monsters. Because they'll kill me. Like the smaller scary ones try to do. But somehow didn't manage to do it. Okay. So there's two there who just didn't hear me. Like kill all their mates. Fourteen times 12. Does it use heavy? Just got this massive, great big hammer. Okay, that seems like a reasonable point to save. So let's save that. Maybe they're not like the other scary gen. They will be. They're going to be. Okay. Let's call it a night there. Thanks for joining. That was fun. Yeah, that was good. We'll pick that back up later. I don't think I'm going to be able to stream either Friday or Tuesday. I'm busy Friday night and I'm away next week. But I should be back for Friday night, but I'm not certain. I'm not sure exactly when I'm travelling back. So not this Friday, but next Friday might also have to go by the wayside. But we'll continue with Hitman. We'll continue with this. Yeah, off we go. If I don't see you before, have a lovely week, have a lovely weekend. Yeah, I'll see you in about a week and a half to 2 weeks. Anyway, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure, as always. Stay safe, sleep well. Thanks. Bye.